Hello everybody, it's vanburman here and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to do a quick talk about the Steam Deck dock, the official one from Valve. It's now up on the webpage. I think it came up last night at the time of recording. And as we can see, it is now available to buy after much delays, I guess, and conjecture as well around whether it was actually going to come out or not. So I think it was quite clear to see that they had some issues with USB-C connectivity. Obviously, I went through some of the USB-C docks myself and had varying success and varying issues. Although from the last video that I did put out, not even that long ago, about a week ago, a lot of the issues have been resolved, which clearly have been with the dock in mind. So I'm just going to go through it, and yeah, we'll have a talk about what features and stuff is part of the dock, and yeah, I'll be interested to see what your thoughts are. So I'll say this now and I'll say this at the end as well. If it is something that you potentially want to see me have a look at, then do let me know in the comments. It's not something that I was planning on getting, but if there's a big enough uptake in the comments, it's something that you want to see and have me do a sort of review on, then let me know. And if there's enough uptake in the next couple of days, I will get one and have a look at it. But I'm fairly happy with the setup that I have now. But like I say, if there is enough demand, then we'll go through it. So as you can see, it's got a very similar. Well, the design hasn't really changed since the beginning. It is a holder for your Steam Deck. Goes in, and then there's a cable that just links in at the top, because of course the Steam Deck only has a USB-C connector at the top of the device. So that's nothing wrong with that. We'll go through the ports very quickly. There's some good stuff on here, and there's some not so good stuff. So it's got DisplayPort out, which is really good, particularly if you want to use it with a monitor. So that does, and obviously a lot of monitors do have HDMI, but my preference is DisplayPort if I can, with with anything really, but obviously mainly computers. And then we also have, and that's 1.4, which is not the newest, but certainly good enough, and HDMI 2.0, once again, not the latest, but certainly good enough for the hardware. And I really like the fact that it has, well, presumably it's all working multi-monitor support, and that's something I would want to be testing if it is something that I do get, because that would be interesting to see that working. Obviously, clearly for using the dock as a desktop rather than on the normal Steam, playing games and stuff on it. I can't imagine how that would really work. I don't imagine it has proper multi-monitor, where you can stretch it across the two. Anyway, maybe we'll go into that. Who knows? So USB 3.1 Gen 1. So they are 5 gigabits a second. I would like to have seen one Gen 2 port included. Just because a lot of external NVMe SSDs and that sort of thing that are readily available nowadays, and limiting the bottleneck on the dock would be particularly good. I'm not sure how feasible that is. Don't know if it's something that they looked into. I do think that would have been quite nice though. The power in the back, in the middle, that's good, and obviously gigabit Ethernet. Could argue if you want 10 gigabit Ethernet or not, but I think, I don't know, or 2.5, maybe they could on 2.5 on there. But once again, I think it's good enough. It does come with another charger, which I was a bit sort of, I didn't really know what I thought about that to begin with, because you do get one with the Steam Deck itself. But I'm guessing if you were going to, have one permanently plugged into the wall, which I'm guessing this is what that is designed to do. You have your dock on your desk, and then you take your other charger out with you. I don't really think I have any issues with the size. Better to see it in person anyway. And then there are a few questions, a few FAQs on here as well. So, okay, yeah, it doesn't sound like there is anything else. It does say that, as expected, they've done a lot of work to get it working with Type-C across the board. So seems like it should function really well. Obviously, talking there about different monitors and TVs that have bespoke features, and I guess that will be a suck and see kind of thing if that's something that you decide that you want to do. It's nice to have it sort of angled. There's no movement on the angle though, I will say, on the dock. And anything, I'm a bit torn actually as to whether the price is too expensive or if it's fair enough. It's sort of borderline for me. I feel as though it could have been a bit cheaper. But then you look at good quality Type-C docks, and they're not exactly cheap themselves. But you can get really good ones for about £60 that aren't the Steam one. So maybe that's where I sort of think it should have fit. 60 to 70 rather than nearly £80. But I'm guessing that will have free shipping and stuff. So you got to factor that into it as well. But yeah, overall it looks pretty good, and assuming that everything works as it says it does, although once again, sort of the jury is out on that one. It could be really good if you're planning on using your Steam Deck, as a desktop, which I know I've seen a lot of people do. Seen online, people have been doing that, which is really cool. And then also, taking it out as well and using it on the go, and then coming back and plugging it in, a bit like a laptop. I mean, that's effectively what it is. So yeah, let me know if I get like 7 or 8 people that are really interested in me reviewing this and having a look at it. I will get it and I'll do something on it, compare it to my current setup as well, just to see where Steam have improved, or maybe where my solution was maybe a little bit better as well, because I think there's some good comparisons in there. But anyway, thanks for watching, and hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know if you're looking forward to the dock coming out, and if it's something that you would buy. And yeah, I'll see you all very soon. Bye for now.